Welcome to Department of Collegiate and Technical Education. The topic name is Shear Force and Bending Moment. This is Unit 3. I am going to give a presentation on Section 12. The subject name is Strength of Material. This is for third semester Mechanical Engineering students. Next slide, we are going to have two contents of this session. First is problems on overhanging beam with point loads. Until previous sessions, we have solved only cantilever beams and simply supported beam. In this session, we are going to have two problems on overhanging beam with point loads, and secondly, what would be the concept of point of counterflexure. Next slide, we are going to have one problem. Okay, I'm going to give a summary about this problem with the help of pen. The total beam they have given 10 meter apart. From here to here, they have given 10 meter. Okay, up to here we have. After that, the supports they have given A and B 8 meter apart only. Not total 10, 8 meter only. We are having support at here 1, and at a distance of 8 meter another support we are having here. This total distance is 8 meter. This beam we call it as overhanging beam because it's just it just crosses the support. For that reason, this type of beam is called as overhanging beam. Okay, up to here we had. After that, the total beam they have given 8 meter. Support given here. Okay, here this distance is 8 meter. The total beam is 10 meter. Up to here we had. Okay, it also carries point loads of 5 kN and 6 kN at a distance of 5 meter and 7 meter from A. This is A, right? This support is B and this overhang is C. From A we are having 5, at a distance of 5 meter we are having one point load. At a distance of 5 meter we are having point load of 5 kN. Okay, and same having at a distance of 7 meter we are having another point load, that is 6 meter. From here to here we are having 7 meter. Okay, this is the diagram, just like we draw in summary about this problem. Okay, after that I am going to erase these things. Right, you've been solved every problem. Wherever support is there, we would have a reaction over there. Here at A we are having support, at B we are having support. We have to find out first reactions. In that problem we supposed to have upward force is equal to downward force, only considering forces. Upward forces are this RA and this RB. Okay, for that reason they have taken RA plus RB. And what are the downward forces? These are having 5 kN, 6 kN and 2 kN. Total is 13 kN. When we are considering only forces, we come to know that the RA plus RB is equal to 13 kN. Okay, after that we want to find out RB value. For that reason I am going to take moment at this point. Okay, first of all, this is the RB. From RB to this distance, how much it is having? RB into 8. Okay, this distance is 8 meter. This distance is 8 meter. Is equal to 5 into this distance, 5 into 5. Okay, after that 6 into this distance, 6 into 5 plus 2, this is 2. Total is 7, 6 into 7. After that another point load is overhang beam. Up to this distance, how much it is having? Total 10. This is the problem. RB value we got is 10.875 kN. And after getting this value, we have to put this in this equation. We will get RA value is 2.125 kN. Okay, up to here we have. After that, as usual, we have to calculate the shear force diagram. Okay, this is the shear force calculation. Okay, first of all, I am going to find out, I am going to calculate right to the section. This is the right to the section. Upward forces taken as negative, downward forces taken as positive. From right to the section, this is the downward force, this is positive. For that reason, at C is equal to, we are having 2 kN positive. Okay, up to B point, we are having same load because there is no load between these 2 points. For that reason, we are having a same load up to B point. For that reason, up to B point, we are having 2 kN. At I am going to take section here. From right to the section, upward force taken as negative, downward force taken as positive. This is downward force positive, this is negative. 2 positive, negative 10 point. The negative would be 8.875 kN. Up to B point we had. After that there is no load in the beam, UDL type load. Up to D point we are having same load. How much? Minus 8.875. This is the load. After that I am going to take right to the section here. Up to here we have minus 8.875 plus positive 6 kN because of downward direction. We would calculate with the negative of 2.875 kN. After that I am going to have up to E point. Up to E point having same load, negative 2.875. Up to E point we are having same load. After that I am going to take section over here. From right to the section, we are up to here we had negative 2.875. This is positive, is equal to positive, we will get 2.125. Up to A point we are having same. At A point also we are having same value. For that reason 2.125 kilonewton is the same value. This completes the calculation of shear force diagram. Next I am going to draw the shear force diagram. I am going to firstly draw the baseline for this. Okay, above positive value, below negative value. First at C point we got positive 2 kilonewton. We have to draw above the baseline. I am going to mark here, and this is zero line. I am going to join with vertical line. Whenever there is a point load, there would be vertical line on shear force diagram. After that there is no load on the beam. For that reason I am going to draw with the horizontal line. Okay, at B point how much we get? Negative. We have to draw below the baseline, negative 8 point. This is the negative value I am going to mark. This is the left line, this is the front line. I am going to draw with the vertical line. Wherever there is a point load, there would be vertical line. After that there is no load between these 2 points. We will draw with the horizontal line. At D point how much we got? At D point we got negative 2 point. It is less than this one. I am going to draw here 2.875. I am going to join with the vertical line. There is no load between these 2 points. We will draw the horizontal line. After that, how much we got at E point? E point we got positive 2.15. I am going to mark here. I am going to join with the left line. Okay, there is no load between these 2 points. We will draw with the horizontal line. After that, after completing this problem, I am going to join with the zero line. This is positive shear force. This is also positive shear force. This will be negative shear force. This completes the shear force diagram. Okay, next slide we are going to have bending moment calculation. Okay, this is the bending moment calculation. Okay, bending moment calculation, we come to know that always you have a value at the corner. At corner A and C is always 0. At A is always 0, C 0, at all A is equal to 0. Okay, I want to find out between these three sections only. I am going to erase these things. First, at B point how much we are having? At B point we are having, in bending moment calculation, from right to the section, downward force is taken as negative, upward force taken as positive. Okay, this is negative force into this distance. How much it is having? Negative 2 is the magnitude, 2 is the distance. Total is negative minus 4 kilonewton. Now I want to find out bending moment at section D is equal to. At D is equal to how much it is having, right? From this is the negative bending calculation, up to here we have a distance. 2 into how much distance? This is I think 2, and this one is how much? 1 meter. Okay, this is negative into this distance. 2 1 is 3, negative 2 into 3. After that this is the positive because upward force into 1. This is the value. We will get 4.875 kilonewton meter. Up to here we had. After that next section is this section at E point. This into this distance, this is the negative force, minus 2 into this is 2, this is 1. Okay, after this is 3, I mean 2, this is also 2. 2 plus 1 plus 2 is equal to 5, negative 2 into 5. After that this is 10 into 3, this is 10.875 into 3. After that this is downward force is a negative force into this distance into 2. We will get positive 10.625 kilonewton meter. Okay, after that we are going to calculate at A point. You already been discussed in many sessions. At A and at C is always 0. Okay, this completes the calculation of bending moment calculation. Next we are gonna draw bending moment diagram. This is the bending moment diagram. Okay, how much at C point we got? C point we got 0 value. At A point also we got 0 value. At B point how much we got? Negative 4 we got. I am going to draw below the baseline. I am going to mark here. There is no load. We only join with the straight line. After that at D point how much we got? Positive 4.875. I am going to mark and I am going to join with the left line. This is the left line. After that at E point we got 10.675. I am going to join with the straight line. After that I am going to join with the zero line. Okay, this is the bending moment diagram. This diagram, it crosses here, it crosses from negative to positive. This is the baseline or zero line. This is the negative line, this is the positive line. I am going to explain one more time. This is the negative bending moment, this is positive bending moment. This is the crossover the baseline from negative to positive. Okay, in a shear force diagram, if crosses from negative to positive, we will call it as, here would be the maximum bending moment. But what would happen if the sign converts from negative to positive in bending moment diagram? I already been told the contents we covered in this class is, first one is overhanging beam with point load, and secondly we had about the point of counterflexure. In bending, listen carefully, in bending moment diagram, if the bending moment value crosses the baseline from negative to positive, this particular point we call it as point of counterflexure. Point of counterflexure. Okay, this is about point of counterflexure. Next slide we are going to have another problem, and this is the last problem of this topic, this whole chapter. Okay, we are going to have next problem. This is the problem they have given. Okay, the name they have given overhang beam ABC. The total distance is 7.5, like this they have given here, and after that it is supported at A and B 6 meter apart. From here to here we are having 6 distance only. Okay, here one support is there, here also one support is there, and this beam is just over to the support. For that reason, this type of beam is called as the overhanging beam. In apart to this problem, they have given point loads of 4 kN, 5 kN, 3 kN, 2 kN at a distance of 1.5 meter, 3 meter, 5 meter and 7.5 meter from support A. This is the left support we have to take. First is 1.5 meter. They have given of 4 kN. This is the distance of 1.5. We have to take from A only. From A to B, from here to here is 1.5. The kilonewton is this one. After that, they have given at a distance of 3 meter. We are having 5 meter from A only. We have to take from here to 3 meter. This load is called as 5 kilonewton. After that, 3 kilonewton at a distance of 5 meter. From here we have to take up to 5 meter. We are having 3 kilonewton. After that, 2 kilonewton we are going to have at 7.5. The total distance is 7.5. For that reason, the load is given at the end of the this beam. Okay, this is the problem summary, and find the reactions and draw the SFD and BMD they have asked. Okay, up to here we have understood, and next we are going to solve the reactions. Okay, what would be the reaction? How to find out the reaction? Firstly, we are going to consider only forces. Upward force is equal to downward force. Upward forces are, this is RA, this one is RB. These two are upward forces. Downward forces are 4, 5, 3 and 2. Total is 14 kilonewton. Okay, next we are going to solve RB value. How we are supposed to find out? Moment I am taking moment about at A point. This RB into this distance, how much total? 7.5 minus 1.5 is equal to 6. This is 6. Next, this load into this distance. How much load? 2 kilonewton into total 7.5. Next, 3 into this distance. 3 into how much this is? 2, 3, 5. Okay, next, 5 into this distance. 1.5, 1.5, 3. Okay, lastly, 4 into this distance. 4 into 1.5. This complete the moment about A point. After that, we will find RB value is equal to 8.5 kilonewton. Next, RA value, how we are supposed to find out? Put this value in this equation, we will get 5.5 is the RA value. Okay, up to here we would have understood very well. Next slide, we are going to have the calculation of shear force values. Okay, next this is the diagram. Okay, I want to find out moment of shear force at this point, at C point. I am going to take section here. From right to the section, downward force is taken as positive, upward force taken as negative. This is only one downward force, this is positive force at C is equal to 2 kilonewton. Okay, after that, I am going to take up to this point only same load, because there is no UDL. For that reason, it would be same. Up to B point, we are having same load, 2 kilonewton. At I am going to take section over here only. This is downward, this is upward. How much we got RB value? We got 8.5. 2 is a positive, 8.5 is a negative. For that reason, 2 into 8.5. The total value is negative 6.5 kilonewton. After that, at up to D point, we are having same load. How much? 6.5 negative kilonewton. This is the value. At D point, I am going to take section here. From right to the section, upward force is taken as negative, downward force is taken as positive. These are positive, 2 into 3 positive, 2 into 3 positive. Okay, up to here we had 6.5 plus this value 3. How much we will? Negative 3.5 kilonewton. Up to E point we are having same load, negative 3.5 kilonewton. plus this is I am going to section here at section E, this is positive value, up to here plus positive 5 value, negative 3.5 plus 5 is equal to positive 1.5 kilonewton. After that we are having same node up to here. How much we are having at E point? We are having up to this point also same value, 1.5 kilonewton. Okay, after that I am going to section over here. This value is 1.5 plus 4 is equal to 5.5 kilonewton. Up to here also same value, 5.5. At A also same value. For that reason up to 5.5 also same, and up to at 8 point also 5.5. This is the complete the problem of shear force calculation. After that we are going to draw the shear force diagram. Okay, I am going to draw one baseline for this. This is also called as positive. How much we got at C? Positive above the baseline. I am going to mark here and join with the baseline. This is the baseline. There is no load between B and C. For that reason I am going to draw horizontal line. At B point how much we got? Negative 6.5. Negative means below the baseline. This is negative 6.5. For that reason I am going to draw with the vertical line. There is no load between B and D. For that reason I am going to draw horizontal line. After that how much we got at D? D point we got negative 3 point, less than 6.5. I am going to mark here and join with the vertical line. There is no load between these 2 points. We will draw with the horizontal line. At E point how much we got? At E point positive above the baseline. This is the marking line. I am going to join with the vertical line. There is no load between these 2 points. We will draw with the horizontal line. How much at A point? F point I got with 5.5. I am going to mark here. I am going to join with the left line. After there is no load between these 2 points, I am going to draw with the horizontal line and join with the 0 line. This value is the positive. This is also positive. This is negative shear force diagram. This completes the shear force diagram calculation. Okay, next slide we are going to move with the moment of bending moment calculation. Okay, this is the bending moment calculation problem they have given. At A is equal to always 0, at C is equal to always 0. We are only calculating between the end point, both end points. Okay, at B is equal to how much we have? At B is equal to, I am going to erase these things for proper understanding. At B point I am going to calculate. At B point this is negative into this distance. Because why we are taking negative? Because in bending moment calculation downward force is taken as negative and upward force is taken as positive. This is downward negative into 1.5. This is negative into 1.5. The value is negative 3 kilonewton meter. Okay, next at D point I am going to calculate. This is a negative value. This one is positive value into distance. Okay, 2 into total distance is 1.5, 2.5. This is complete. Next one is we got RB value is 8.5 into this distance. 8.5 into 1. The value we got is 3.5 kilonewton meter. After that next is at E point I want to determine. 2 into this distance. Total is 2, 3, 4.5. For that is a negative 2.2 into 4.5. Next is this is the RB value into this distance 3. Completed. This is the negative value into this distance 2. The total value we got with this is 10.5 kilonewton meter. Okay. At E point we calculate with the shear bending moment calculation. The last section we got will F section. This distance into this value into this distance. How much it is having? 2 into 1.51 to 1.5. Total is 6. Negative into this distance. In bending moment calculation from right to the section, downward force is taken as negative, upward force taken as positive. This is negative into this distance. Total is negative 2 into 6. Next is this RB value into this distance. How much it is? RB into 4.5. Because 1.5 to 1. Total is 4.5. Next is 3 into this distance. 2 into 2 plus 1.5 is equal to 3.5. This complete. Next 5 into this distance, 5 into 1.5. This complete the calculation with section F. 8.25 we got. At A also we will by calculation also we will get 0. By directly we can with the 0 value. Okay, this completed the bending moment calculation. Next we are going to draw the bending moment diagram. Okay, this is the bending moment diagram. I want to draw, this is the baseline first of all. Okay, this is 0 because at both ends are 0. I am going to mark at B point we got 3. I am going to mark here and join with the straight line. After that how much we got at C? 3.5. I am going to join with this point at D point. How much we got at E point? 10.5. I am going to join with the straight line. How much at point F? 8.25. I am going to join with the straight line. Next I am going to join with the 0. This is the positive bending moment, this is the negative. This point we call it as point of counterflexure. I already been discussed in previous problem only. if the sign in bending moment diagram, if the sign conversion from negative to positive on over the baseline, then that baseline crosses over point is called as point of counterflexure. Okay, next slide we are going to have multiple choice questions. Before that, I am going to explain the outcome of this session. The outcome of this session is the students are able to draw shear force diagram and bending moment diagram for overhanging beam with point loads also, and also the students are able to capture the concept of point of counterflexure. Okay, next slide we are going to have the MCQ questions, means multiple choice questions. This is the problem first they have given. This is the simply supported beam only. The diagram they have given like this problem. Okay, the total beam is 8 meter, and from A to D distance they have given 1.5. From D to C they have given 5 meter, and for C to B they have given 1.5 meter. And we want to determine reaction at point P. How much reaction happened at this place? We have 4 answers: 63.125 kilonewton, and B value negative 63.150. Third 63.45 kilonewton, and lastly 63.20. Do carefully without going to when we are going to answer, you could have get a good answer. Okay, among them one would be the correct answer. Next slide, question number 2, we are having same problem with the explanation of what we discussed in question number 1. Here we have to determine shear force at section C. How much shear force at section C? We have a 4 answer, among one would be the correct answer. Okay, next slide we are going to have third question about the same problem I have given. I want to determine shear force at section this place at D. We are having 4 answers, among them one would be the correct answer. Next slide we are having fourth question of same specifications. I want to determine bending moment at section D is equal to how much we will get. Okay, by calculation we will get these values. Among these values we would have one answer, good answer. Okay, next I am going to have, this is the last question of this MCQ question. The same problem they have given. I want to determine the bending moment section at C is equal to how much bending moment at this place. We have 4 values, among one there would be one correct answer. Before going to choose the answer, you have to do more carefully while solving the problems. Okay. Next, these are the answers to the multiple question. First question we have answer of A value, and second question number 2 is the B value, question number 3 is the B value, question number D is the D value, and question number 5 is the C value. These are the answers to the multiple question. Next, thank you one and all. With the respected my moderator H.V. Srinivas sir. He is from DR Government Polytechnic Davangere, and one of my good lecturer also we can say, and even expert also we can say, Kashinath sir from Government Polytechnic Channapatna. To everyone be the part of this session and be the part of this subject. Thank you one and all to the lecturers, and even I am very thankful to the students who are listening to these videos. Thank you one and all.